Hi there, folks. My name's NovaWing24, and welcome to a little bit of a commentary today. For those who've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm very passionate and I thoroughly enjoy the title Microsoft Flight. Despite all the various haters out there and people who never gave it a good chance, it was, I'm talking the past tense. It is a fantastic flight simulator. It had a lot of the elements there. It was sadly the victim of corporate mismanagement, I think, primarily, which why it was never got its full potential. But anyway, I just want to cover off something that's popped up in the last week. So there has been some news announced. Let's not say news. Let's say rumors. Rumors have started surfacing on two fairly prominent news sources for all things simulator related. So news popped up on the SimFlight website, and then also popped up on the AV Sim forums as well, where apparently Microsoft have sold the franchise of Microsoft Flight to a third party, to a new owner, who's apparently purchased it and acquired it and going to be and possibly going to be developing it further. But I just want to cover off okay, I'm going to cover off what we know for certain, and then I'm going to cover off what hopefully this might mean for us. So the fact remains is that pretty much everything kicking around right now is rumor. The only thing that has surfaced and even seems to be close to reliable and close to we know for certain is that the franchise Microsoft Flight has been sold by Microsoft. Now, at this time, I'm doing various web searches and whatever. There has still been no official announcement from Microsoft that I've seen. I had heard that Microsoft had formally announced it, and it was supposedly E3. But going through the E3 wrap-ups and going through Microsoft's website, there is no definitive mention of it, saying that they have sold it. So there's the first problem. So that's the first wing. The second part is that the apparent new owner of Microsoft Flight, is apparently somebody who is no stranger to the simulation market, and I'm reading this, and this is direct off the SimFlight website, the initial release of the news, is no stranger to the simulation market, but nobody's at freedom to divulge who it is. So, I have asked questions directly to the Microsoft Flight team and had no response as yet, and I'm guessing various NDAs probably cover that. And you know what, that's fine. I work in a corporate environment myself, so I get that completely. But call me cynical. Until I get a definitive announcement from somebody, I will. I would like to say I'm not getting my hopes up, but I can tell you right now, my hopes are already sky high. They really are. Okay, so we've heard various rumors, as I said. The original post sort of said that it was the Microsoft Flight Simulator franchise was sold, and it was kind of like, well, no, considering that kind of already sold that to Lockheed Martin. So then it became more obvious that it was actually just Microsoft Flight that had been sold. So because Lockheed Martin kind of owns ESP and FSX, but anyway. And then the forums have abounded with rumors and whatever. There was another rumor kicking around which had popped up on AVSim, is that the new owner, although they know simulations, they have not done flight sims before, which is very interesting. There's been various companies and bandied about in various forums. The front runner seems to be Dovetail Simulations, famous for their train works and their train simulations. So I just want to keep everybody abreast of what do we actually know and what do we not know. And as I said just before, guys, the bottom line is we don't know anything yet. Nobody has definitively said, yes, this is what's happening. Interestingly enough, though, although Microsoft have said that they're no longer supporting Flight all the way after the closure of the marketplace in August last year, and their initial announcement they'll be just turning the servers off in the 1st of July this year. That announcement has also gone very, very quiet, and there's no longer any references to that other than in old forum threads. So that possibly may mean that yes, the deal has been struck about it, but the question is that what's going to happen next? So all right, let's carry on with the assumption for the moment that yes, it has been sold off and it has been purchased by a new owner, and Microsoft Flight, or insert company name here, Flight, is going to kick it off and is going to sort of reboot it and see what we can do with it. The next question then comes down to what happens to people who already own the content from Microsoft Flight. Now, what I would like to see personally is I would really like to see that, those of us who did invest heavily in Microsoft Flight and still to this day thoroughly enjoy it, that content will come across. Now, how that works with licensing and stuff like that, yeah, you know what, I'm no lawyer. I'll lose my bad grammar there. I am not a lawyer, so I don't know how it would work, but I'd be very interested to see, and very hopeful that those of us who have purchased the content will be able to use it across in whatever new incarnation does rise out of the ashes like the phoenix. That would be popular, so that would be the first thing I'd like to see. The second thing I'd like to see, and it's probably a little bit of a personal thing, but I think it's also part of what makes FSX so successful. I mean, here we are, what, 8 years, almost 10 years on since the release of FSX, and we still have content being produced on a very regular basis for it, both payware and freeware as well. One of the key things that I think has made FSX a success for so long was actually, people say, oh, it's the realism, oh, it's the whole world at your fingertips. Yeah, I disagree. It's the community input that you get from FSX, which was distinctly lacking from Microsoft Flight until well after the fact. As viewers of my channel will know, I'm a fairly avid repainter. I do a lot of the texturing and stuff for aircraft in Microsoft Flight, and I've recently started doing it in FSX as well. So I've got a few creations out there. That is a very very community based sort of thing, and it's one of the things I find fascinating is when I see screenshots of people flying some of my repaints, and people I have no idea who they are, and you know what, I'm very grateful that somebody out there is actually enjoying some of my work. I'll be honest, most of the work I do is done for me, or it's done for my friends, so to see other people enjoying it is actually a really cool thing, really exciting. And that's something that until Stonelance came along with his Flight Toolkit, Microsoft Flight was very much missing. It had the multiplayer thing, because it was pretty much you could only do multiplayer, but it missed the community aspect. It missed the personalization sort of touch that you get when you can add in extra aircraft, you can buy extra aircraft, you can you've got very proficient modelers out there who release amazing stuff just for free, just because they enjoy it. Rob Richardson springs to mind, and Dino Catanare. Those two modelers is incredible. Tim Conrad, some of the work that these guys and many others do is just, it really has contributed so much to the life of FSX and given it something that nothing else, just a straight payware product can't do. I look at DCS, and DCS is great, very limited range of aircraft, but because it has that ability to do paint kit and has that that community basis to it, it's it's there. Some things are going on there. FSX is a bit more successful because you can add in your own aircraft, and I'm sure we'll eventually see that in DCS as well. But Microsoft Flight fundamentally missed that. It fundamentally missed the community aspect of it and the sharing ability of it to actually promote and enjoy it. So that's That's something I think they miss out on, and I really hope that the new owners, if there is such a thing, are actually going to encourage that and actually welcome that into this new simulator, whatever it may be. Um, so that's probably my sort of thing, and I really, as I said, I'm trying. I tried hard not to get my hopes up, but yeah, I failed dismally at that. My hopes are sky high. They really are. Um, I really thoroughly enjoy Flight. I saw the potential, so much potential there for it. If people gave it half a chance when it came out, it really could have done so much more. But anyway, I shall not go be very negative about people, so I shall just state the positives. And look, I really do hope that the new owners, whoever they may be, continue and see the potential that was in Microsoft Flight, as many of us who still fly in it do. There was so much potential in there. DirectX 11 in a flight simulator long before Lockheed Martin ever came out with theirs, and that alone was incredible. So, folks, I just want to wrap that up for today. So, as I said, just a quick little video. I just want to touch on the hopes and dreams that we have for Microsoft Flight and the future of it, or insert company name here, Flight 2, whatever we want to call it. And we look forward eagerly to the announcement officially in either direction, to either put our hopes and shoot them dead and bury them, or whether we can actually become excited and hopeful that there is going to be an amazing future for a beautifully in-depth potential for the Microsoft Flight and the simulator that was buried underneath all the arcade stuff. So, look, folks, look, as I said, keep an eye on the forums. I said SimFlight was the one that came out with the news, and as always, have a look at the AV Sim forums as well, and keep tracking it, and hopefully we shall see positive things coming out soon. So, well, folks, thanks very much for listening to my little rant today. Well, not a little rant, but a little insights today, and hopefully we shall be seeing you in flight skies very soon, and hopefully beyond July. Well, folks, as always, if you're after any all the updates with myself, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also you can find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.